Curtis Jones' never-ending apology to Mo Salah Liverpool are flying high across all competitions, with team morale at an all-time peak. Week after week, the Reds are edging closer to claiming the Premier League title, and the players are thoroughly enjoying every moment of this successful season. Just 2 weeks ago, Curtis Jones spoke to the media about the team's performances. When asked to compare Mohamed Salah with Eden Hazard, he made a bold yet diplomatic statement, sparking a heated debate among fans who have long argued over the two players' merits. However, since his comments, Jones has been working to smooth things over, particularly after helping Liverpool secure a hard-fought victory against Bournemouth. It seems that any tension between him and Salah has been cleared up. Jones's redemption. After the Salah comment, the controversy began during an interview with TNT Sports, where Jones said he preferred watching former Chelsea star Eden Hazard over his teammate, Mohamed Salah. This statement reignited an ongoing debate among fans, often sparked during the mid-season breaks when football action slows down. While it stirred up plenty of discussion, it was clear that Jones was simply sharing his personal opinion rather than making a definitive comparison. When comparing their careers through stats, there's no contest. Salah has far outperformed Hazard in terms of goals and assists, and at a faster rate. Jones even acknowledged this in his comments, saying, "Is Hazard better than Mo as a footballer? In my opinion, yes. But if you ask who you'd want on your team, it's Mo, because he delivers goals and assists." The very next day, Liverpool played Lille in the Champions League, where Jones assisted Salah in scoring the opening goal. Following the 2-1 victory, Jones took to social media to clarify his stance, reaffirming his admiration for Salah's goal-scoring ability. Though he was an unused substitute in the following match against Ipswich Town, where Salah scored, Jones and Salah reunited the next weekend, combining again for another goal. Despite the light-hearted nature of his initial comment, Jones has clearly been keen to make amends, and his actions seem to have mended any potential rift with Salah. Salah's remarkable form this season, with 21 goals and 13 assists in the Premier League alone, suggests he likely took Jones's remarks in stride. If Jones continues on his path of redemption, Liverpool could be in for an even more successful season. Liverpool's transfer history, the Ousmane Dembélé miss. Every year, Liverpool are linked with a wide array of players. Sometimes these links turn into actual transfers, while other times the deals just don't materialize. In 2022, Liverpool considered signing Barcelona winger Ousmane Dembélé to strengthen their squad, but ultimately chose Luis Diaz from Porto instead. Dembélé, now with Paris Saint-Germain (PSG), went on to sign a 5-year contract in 2023. While Diaz has impressed since arriving at Anfield, it's fair to say that Dembélé's recent form might suggest he could be the better option, and he could have a chance to prove that if PSG meets Liverpool in the Champions League knockout rounds. Could Dembélé prove Liverpool's missed opportunity? Last week, Liverpool secured their spot in the knockout stages of the Champions League, topping their group with 7 wins from 8 matches. PSG, on the other hand, find themselves in the dreaded knockout playoff round, where they could face either Liverpool or Barcelona, depending on the outcome of their next match against Brest. Although Liverpool may feel confident given PSG's disappointing 15th place finish in their league phase, they should not underestimate the threat of their attacking force, which includes Dembélé, who was heavily scouted by Liverpool in 2022. Dembélé has been in sensational form recently, scoring back-to-back hat-tricks for PSG against Stuttgart and Brest, extending his scoring streak to 9 matches, with 14 goals in that stretch. Meanwhile, Luis Diaz, who started the season strongly, has cooled off in recent weeks. With Liverpool's recruitment strategy evolving and a more stable executive structure in place, there could be future interest in Dembélé, particularly as the Reds look to refresh their attacking options. If PSG are drawn against Liverpool in the Champions League knockout rounds, stopping Dembélé will certainly be a major challenge. Man Ut's bid for Mathys Tel falls through. Arsenal revive hopes. Manchester United's efforts to sign Bayern Munich striker Mathys Tel have reportedly collapsed, with Arsenal now looking to seize the opportunity to secure the 19-year-old's signature. Earlier reports suggested that Tel had agreed to join Manchester United, with only the final details of the transfer to be sorted. United initially sought to bring Tel in on loan, but Bayern rejected this proposal, insisting on a permanent transfer or a loan with an obligation to buy. As talks reached a standstill, United and Bayern failed to come to an agreement. According to journalist Fabrice Hawkins, United's negotiations have now officially ended. Hawkins reported for RMC Sport. Negotiations between Manchester United and Bayern have failed over Mathys Tel. The French forward was keen on joining United, but the deal has fallen through. Bayern's demands were too high. Other clubs, including Arsenal, are still monitoring the situation. Arsenal's interest in Tel continues. Arsenal remain in the race for Tels as they look to add depth to their attacking options for the remainder of the season. The Gunners had initially preferred to bring in Tel on loan, with plans to secure a major striker in the summer. However, now that Manchester United's deal has fallen apart, Arsenal are poised to launch a permanent bid for the young forward, with reports suggesting £50 million could be enough to seal the deal. Despite his immense potential, Tel has seen limited playing time at Bayern this season, failing to score a goal in any competition so far. Along with Arsenal and Manchester United, Chelsea have also shown interest in the forward, which could lead to an exciting finish to the transfer window. Tottenham's transfer saga, Disasi and Tomori rejections. Tottenham's attempts to sign Chelsea defender Axel Disasi have dramatically faltered, with the player reportedly rejecting a loan move to Spurs. Spurs had agreed terms with Chelsea to bring Disasi in on loan for the remainder of the season, but the 26-year-old opted to reject the move. Disasi had previously agreed personal terms with Aston Villa, but faced Chelsea's refusal to allow him to strengthen a direct rival for a Champions League spot. Fabrizio Romano reported, Tottenham had a loan deal in place with Chelsea for Axel Disasi, but the player rejected the move. Disasi had already agreed terms with Aston Villa. Chelsea has no intention of negotiating with Villa, given their competition for a UCL spot. Tottenham miss out on both Disasi and Tomori. Disasi now finds himself in limbo, as Chelsea remain eager to offload him, but his current situation leaves him with limited options. The 26-year-old has struggled for playing time this season, making just 6 Premier League appearances. Additionally, Tottenham had also targeted AC Milan's Fikayo Tomori, only to be rebuffed by the England international. Reports suggest that Spurs had agreed a $25 million, 21 Mansum or 26 Masbajas deal with Milan, but Tomori turned down the move. The rejection is believed to be related to Tottenham's likely absence from the Champions League next season. As the transfer window nears its close, Tottenham are still searching for a new centre-back to reinforce their defense, with time running out to complete a deal. Dortmund intensify interest in Chelsea's Chukwuemeka. Borussia Dortmund have reportedly increased their efforts to sign Chelsea midfielder Carney Chukwuemeka, a move that could disrupt West Ham and Everton's plans. The 21-year-old has been a player of interest for several clubs, but his opportunities in the Chelsea first team have been limited under manager Enzo Maresca. Chukwuemeka has yet to feature in a Premier League match this season and has only appeared in the Europa Conference League and League Cup. According to The Athletic's Simon Johnson, Dortmund have stepped up their interest and are looking to secure the midfielder on loan before the window closes. Dortmund reportedly made an offer for Chukwuemeka on Saturday, but Chelsea deemed the bid unacceptable. However, the club remains open to a loan move without an option to buy. Reports also suggest that Premier League clubs, as well as French side Strasbourg, owned by Chelsea's parent company Blueco, are monitoring the situation. As the deadline looms, it's clear that Chukwuemeka's future could be decided in the next few hours.